Hey guys, Mr. Mamoni here, and I thought I'd try something a little fun and interesting for you to do at home if you're doing some asynchronous learning, because we don't have instruments at home. Most of you don't have instruments that you can try at home, and if you do, then you're in an advantage, but most of you don't. But we can use everyday household items to kind of make some music and work on our rhythm and work on our abilities to play a beat and things like that. So I've got here a little fun little elastic band, and I'm sure most of you have elastic bands in your house. So my challenge to you is to try to make some music with an elastic band. Now, if you've got a nice thick elastic band like this one, it'll definitely work better, and it obviously will. You'll have less chance of it snapping when you stretch it. So this might be a little difficult to hear because I've got the gym next door, and hopefully I'm not trying to compete with the noise from the gym. But I'm going to try and get this nice and close so you can hear some of the notes I'm going to try. I'm going to attempt to play a song. So let's see if I can do this. See if I can get my notes. And of course, to change the notes, you have to change the length of the elastic. And of course, the lower, or the shorter, I should say, the shorter the elastic, the lower the note. And as you stretch the elastic, the higher the notes. So you'll get maybe a range of maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 notes if you can. If you stretch it really long, you can get some really high pitched notes. So I'm going to try and see if I can do Happy Birthday. So I tried Happy Birthday. So my challenge to you is to try and maybe play a tune, even something simple like ABC or Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Let's see if I can do Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Let's see. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Simple songs will work the best. So I try and see if you can get some notes out of your elastic. Maybe try different elastics or other materials that will stretch. Another really cool one, this is a fun one. We used to do this when I was in school. If you've got a ruler like this at home, this is really neat too. I have to change my camera and try and get it to point at the desk like that. And what we used to do was we used to put the ruler at the edge of the desk, and do this a different way so you can see, and used to tap the ruler. And again, when it's down at the edge here, you can't really, it doesn't really play any notes, but as soon as the ruler gets, now the key is to hold it really tight against the tabletop. Let's see if I can do the Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So there's another thing you can use, everyday household item, to try and make some really cool, interesting musical notes, as opposed to just, pots and pans, which is what, we all did when we were little babies, and we used to make a lot of racket in the kitchen in our homes. But you can try that and, experiment a little bit. Don't do anything that, you're touching things that you shouldn't be touching that are going to obviously upset mom and dad at home. But elastics are pretty good, and again, a ruler. If you can do that, try those two sound experiments. It's almost, and there's a lot of science involved with those. Anytime we use household items or even instruments themselves, they incorporate a lot of science concepts, a lot of physics actually. And give those a try and make some music at home while you're doing some asynchronous learning today. And I hope you've enjoyed this short little video on my, that's the recess bell. That means I got to go and get my next class. On my Mr. Mamoni TV YouTube channel. All right, friends, have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.